All right, Leia, today I'm going to teach you how to run DBT schedules in Paradime. Are you with me? DBT schedules allow you to automatically run DBT commands on a predetermined schedule. No? All right, let's dumb it down even more. DBT schedules allow you to update data across your organization while you sit there and do absolutely nothing. Now that you have that in your brain, let's get to the demo. Before setting up our first DBT schedule in Paradime, we need to connect to the production environment of our data warehouse. To connect to our production environment, let's head over to Settings, click Production Environment, and select our data warehouse. I will be using Snowflake. Next, fill out all the production environment credentials, and then click Authorize Connection. Now that our production environment is set up, let's head over to the editor and start building our DBT schedule. All of our schedule configurations happen inside of a YAML file called Paradime Schedule. Depending on how you set up your DBT project, you might already have this file like I do here. But if you don't have this file, simply right-click your project name, click New File, and give it the exact name ParadigmSchedules.yaml. In this new file, type schedules like this with bullets, and then click Add New Bolt Schedule. So in this file, we configure every aspect of our DBT schedule. Let's go over each configuration individually. The first one is the name of your DBT schedule. Give it a practical name, but I'm going to go with DBT scheduled runs. Next, we have the schedule cadence. This uses cron syntax, and you can set it up to run as frequently as you'd like. I'll leave it as the default setup, which is set to run every 10 minutes. Next, we can specify the commands that we want to automatically run in production. I'll stick with these three, which are dbt seed, dbt run, and dbt test. After that, we have the option to specify the owner of this specific schedule. I'll go with my email. Since this schedule will run automatically in a production environment, it's important to set up Slack and email notifications so we always know when runs pass or fail. And they're incredibly easy to set up in Paradime. For Slack, we simply specify the channel that we want to notify, and we can even DM a specific individual. And we'll also have to connect Slack to Paradime, which is as easy as 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And setting up email notifications is even more simple. Just type the email address of the recipient in quotes. And now, let's see what these notifications look like. I'll show you an email example. So here's an example of our DBT schedule where everything ran successfully. We can see the duration of the schedule execution, as well as the various commands that we ran. And here's an example of an unsuccessful scheduled run. And we can debug this by clicking View in Paradime. Now that we've set up our first DBT schedule in Paradime, let's run a simple command in the terminal to ensure there are no formatting errors in the YAML file. Make sure you're in the DBT project directory and execute Paradime Schedule Verify. Good news. No formatting issues were detected, so now let's actually run our DBT schedule locally. We'll execute Paradime Schedule Run in our terminal, and there you have it. The entire run was successful. Congratulations, your first DBT schedule is complete, so commit your changes to your Git repository and you're good to go. But why not some bonus content? If you're a high-touch user, you can easily schedule your high-touch syncs within Paradime. All you have to do is head back over to Paradime's Integration tab, click Connect on high-touch, and then add your high-touch integration key. Now within the Paradime Schedules file, we'll add an additional configuration for high-touch. And last but not least, head over to high-touch and grab the slug URL of whichever sync you want to run in DBT schedules. I will grab the slug from my Google Sheets sync, and then I'll paste it in quotations under the slug block. And if you have additional syncs that you want to schedule, you can simply add as many as you'd like below. And that's all for this demo. Best of luck on your DBT scheduling in Paradime, and as always, don't forget to commit your changes.